My name is Alvin Moses, space science teacher at Klein High School. We're given the opportunity to have the pies in our classroom for a couple of weeks. And so what we started with was students had to learn how to program, and Scratch is actually built into the pie. They don't have to be connected to the internet or anything to use it. And so my students were lucky enough to have laptops, and through the laptops they went to learn.co.org, which is set up to teach students of any age Scratch programming. So for 2 days they taught themselves how to program in Scratch, and then the next 2 days they have the opportunity to write the first Scratch program, which is require them to take input from a user, either a Fahrenheit or Celsius temperature, and then the program would convert it into the other one and give it back to them. And they had a rubric on which temperatures they had to be able to convert correctly, and it continued to run. It had to be kind of pretty, and so they were very successful doing that. And so this week, to take it up a notch, they had a dichotomous key for rock identification. We're actually going to get into rocks next week, so this is kind of their intro into rocks and some of the qualities that they're going to need to be looking at. So we found a dichotomous key that was online, has about 22 questions, all yes or no, and instead of it being just something you look at, they're converting it into an interactive one, and they have real rocks that they're going to test to verify that their program actually works. And we're seeing about a 75% success rate on their, the first runs. So I'm real happy with the performance. The kids seem to be enjoying it. The teamwork's there, the learning's there. It's STEM all the way.
Well, this is our project on Scratch, and what we're doing is we're making a questionnaire over rocks. But these are the questions we're going to be asking, and that's what we're using. We're using the little Pi box, a cheap little computer that you can make on your own. And this is my partner.
Both of you, what did you enjoy most about this project?
I guess the fact that it's confusing and you have to figure it out. So you have to work to figure it out. Like right now, I have no idea what's next.
It's very challenging.
Yeah.
What I enjoyed most was seeing the interaction between the Scratch when you answer certain questions. How it actually works out the way you wanted it to.
From there until the quiz is over.
Like our first question we have here is the rock made of crystal and grains? And if we answer yes, it should be able to say what we put in as if it said yes. So, and it keeps repeating the questions if we continue saying yes to find out which rock we're identifying.
The hardest thing was just getting the keys together because there's a lot of if, ands, and controls that we need to do. And of course we need to look at the rock key and how each answer goes
Back to another answer, basically. It was like getting them in order.
Ah, okay. So if they're not in order, it will not work.
Well, one answer leads to another question. And so it was really how you're going to put the answers to where they go back to the question. So it's like jumping, but you have to get it direct. Because if you bring it to the wrong question, it won't work.
Fantastic. Have you tested it yet with a rock?
Yeah.
So far?
Yes.
Did you get the right rock?
No.
Oh, not yet. What do you think might have gone wrong so far?
the question. Yeah, the key was wrong. The question was outside of the controls, and because of that, it just kept going in order, and it didn't give us another answer when we said yes or no.
Okay, that makes sense.
How you make the video? Yeah.
Because it was a different program that you weren't familiar with.
Yeah.
What did you enjoy the most about it?
Just partnering up and getting the conversions right, because you have to put in conversions to make sure your calculations was right.
That's how I made it. What's your name? Oh, Michael. I'm gonna ask in Fahrenheit how I want to convert it. I'll just put any number, 53, and it converts it for me.
Bar, you hear that? Yes. You missed a good play yesterday. I agree, it's no.
It don't look like it have layers.
I agree with you there too.
No.
I agree again.
Like black glass,
Well, it did that one perfect. So that's good. So let's go for 2 in a row.
I think it feels finished though, actually.
No, it might be. Like I said, there's more than one way to do anything. And you may have figured out a way to do it this way.
No?
Yeah, I don't see crystals in it. I agree, there is layers. Does it have sand that you could scrape off of it? No. Right. That's slate. You're 2 for 2.